Hey Aquarius, I hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I'm sorry about me being so MIA, just doing a lot of healing and stuff like that, but also living life, life be crazy. Up and down emotional roller coaster, up and down mental roller coaster, all of the above, whatever Kevin Gates said. But let's see what we get for you today. Take it as it resonates, please. And the Knight of Chalices, eh? Okay, all right. I like that because you're following your heart. You are. This is a beautiful energy already, just to begin with. I'm sorry people are so nasty and negative, and they are egotistical and disrespectful towards your goals, towards what you want to do. And throughout your whole entire life, this has been what's kind of been the case for you. I can see this. You've just been one of those people that lives your life according to your own emotions and according to your own moods and according to your own feelings. So, and a lot of people don't do that. So it's an evident thing that you are different. You are unique. You are definitely the eccentric being you are needing to be, which is beautiful because all Aquarius energies are supposed to be the rebels of all the communities. So, and that's how they change the community. That's how they like lift things to a different frequency. Okay, so there's some really great things. You could be like a rapper, or like a singer or something, or you could be putting music together, or you poetry or something. Because here I am, like rhyming off the top of my mind. I don't know why, but it's working out. So cool. I like rhyming, but yeah. So there's something beautiful here for you. Like there's just something that you are uniquely drawn to that others are not. You see where you could build. You see where you have this vision. This is so profound. It's beautiful, and other people just don't see that vision. You know what I'm saying? They just think it's impossible. They don't believe in the things you believe, or they don't believe that is like the capability. But like I don't know, there's a pretty good amount of Aquariuses that have been inventors and have discovered some things. Okay, and scientists and stuff, and I don't know, but they seem to make it work. I don't know, but if it's thought about, it's possible. If you can think it, you can make it happen. If you can dream it, if you can think it, you can create it. You can make it happen. I mean, that's how things have been created our entire like I bet you back in the day, like if we were back in like 00 BC or whatever, like just think of the people then, they'd be looking at our stuff, they'd be like, what is all this stuff? Like what? And they'd be like, what are you saying to me? You're saying too many words. I don't know what all these words are. Like, because that's how it is. It's the growth, it's the expansion, and that's what the Uranus energy is about, right? Capricorn, Pisces, and Aquarius, of course, with the Knight of Chalices. Chinese, your tiger, which is the energy of Aquarius. And Capricorn is Chinese, your ox. Pisces is Chinese, your rabbit. So you could have Capricorn, Pisces, even Aquarius as your guys's. I'm getting North nodes. Maybe something to do with your Saturn placements or even Jupiter placements for some of you. Maybe 6th house. Either way, you're stepping into some big things right now. The Tower and the reversal. There's people that refuse to allow things to fall apart because they can't accept change. So some people just can't. They have that fear of it, so they can't accept it. And that Tower in the reverse gives me a feeling like this is your opposite sign, would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because air and fire, but Leo, right? So yeah, this is something where you challenge these individuals. You actually are showing them something that makes them have to expand in their mindset because they're learning something from you that is scary to them. It's terrifying to them. It's not something they ever thought of, or it's not something ever that they thought would be a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about, like the caveman people way back in the day, right? Like they wouldn't understand any of the things we got going on, right? They barely understood fire. Okay, like let's be real. Let's be real. Okay, that's the thing. That's why you, Aquarius, are a mind blower. You blow mind. And I'm not talking in no other than PG-13 ways. But if you want to think that way, that is on you, because this is everybody's got sarcasm. Everybody's got their own enthusiasm, and I ain't gonna judge you for that, because guess what? I can think it too if I said it out loud. And I told you, but we're keeping it PG-13. But hey, you know what I mean. But yeah, no, literally, like you are the mind blower. You make people be like, drop what? How? And that's all how? What? Huh? Because they didn't understand it, because they didn't get it, because they wouldn't do the work to achieve it. They wouldn't get it. Okay? But you do. You got a mind that thinks outside of time, which is a beautiful thing, because time isn't even existent. So if you fit yourself into time, then you're in an illusion, but you're outside of it. So you are not a part of the illusion that other people are. You're not limiting yourself in any way, which is a beautiful thing to see. And if this is something that you've been really urging yourself, feeling like this is your purpose, knowing that you need to step in this direction, then you need to, because this is what God's telling you. This is exactly what you were meant to do and meant to achieve. So Queen of Swords, step up, be cutthroat. Ace of Chalices, and with your emotion too, because you know what? Just expressing yourself is the best thing to do. When you express yourself in ways, okay, like I can tell you, you know how parents get mad like at their children, and we sometimes are like, wow, I can't believe they're getting that mad at their kid. But think about it. That parent knows how to express their care and that anger, that rage, whatever, because they're that terrified they're going to lose their child, or they're that terrified something's going to happen to their child, because how much they care about their child. I'm gonna tell you, people don't get angry about things they don't care about. That's a true fact. Okay, people, if you don't act or react to anything in a sense of anger or sadness or excitement, you don't care about it. But if you do, you act in rage and you act in sadness, you cry about it, whatever, you care. And you may not, some of these people that are like acting in rage aren't even realizing why they're doing it. But it's just the feeling of them losing something that they're attached to, and then like a child would kind of do whatever they're doing, kind of like an Aquarius would be, and somebody's like that enraged. You're not doing what I need you to do because you're not going to survive, because the only way that I'm limited for myself to believe, I'm not allowing myself to expand my beliefs like you are trying to show me. I'm telling you from my own point of view. I'm not understanding it from yours. Okay, but that's still a sense of care. So no matter what, they care, but they only care to the extent that they can, the level that they are able to. Okay, and if they don't even understand why they're even getting angry or pissed off, and then some of them are egotistical about their anger and rage, so they're not going to tell you the full-on truth about it. Some people are even better about doing that and be like, well, the reason why I'm so angry is because if anything were to happen to you, I would be very, very devastated. I'd be sad. I'd be hurt. I'd be feeling all the things. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you in my life, you know. But Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, there's just, you know what? This is another thing I just explained yesterday, I think, in one of the readings I did, and it was very much so the fact that people think that you are a hothead, or you are you can pop off or whatever, be all raise your voice, whatever you're doing. But the thing is, you're raising your voice only because you got emotion in the voice you're raising. You are raging because the person that you're trying to talk to, that you're trying to have a conversation with, that you did nothing but understand the whole thing that they said, you're trying to open up to them and they're not one bit understanding. It's frustrating. It's like, okay, what? I just literally listened to every little thing you had said. I literally listened to you, and you said everything you needed to say, and then you were letting me speak. And the moment I say one sentence into what I'm saying, you already are deflecting me or defensive, or you don't want me to talk about it anymore, or you're trying to change the subject or whatever. It's irritating. It's frustrating. It's like, oh, you're not reciprocating the same energy I just gave to you. You just let me give you the energy, and then you took that energy and then you closed the gate. That's that. You know what I mean? That's what this Three of Pentacles in the reverse is about. And this is why you get looked at like this, and why maybe you kind of feel one out. But it's not even a big deal. And the best thing I did the other day was have this channeled message come through. And the more you, the less people can make you feel less of you. Okay, because the more you show up as you, the more you are you. It's self-preservation. You are protecting yourself from being yourself. And these people can't stand it because they can't face themselves. And that means there'll be less and less in your life because you're doing more and more of what you need to do for you, with all the confidence, no hesitation, no doubt, right? Like, and that's something hard. It's hard for people to see that, but this is a purpose you have. This is your destined path. This is what's going to change the world that you live in, not to mention the world that your family will reside in for years to come. And you want to see the difference. So to be the change you want to see, it starts with who? me. That's what you're supposed to say. Okay? Alright, let's get a guidance message for you too. Okay, you guys got it. So you guys can smoke marijuana. One, a time to relax and kick back though. Alright, and you guys gotta allow yourself to keep making healthier eating, thinking, and spiritual decisions. You are what you believe, you are what you think, and you are what you eat. And if I Didn't Love You by Jason Aldean featuring Carrie Underwood. If I wouldn't mind being alone, I wouldn't keep checking my phone. I wouldn't take the long way home just to drive myself crazy. And I wouldn't be losing sleep remembering everything you said to me, like I'm doing lately. Okay, that's a good song, but there's something to do with that maybe. Let's see. What's up with this? If I didn't love you, I'd be good by now. I'd be better than better, getting by somehow. Well, it's a female energy. Now, the song could be being sung to the female energy. You could be the masculine, and this is the female that you are actually singing to. You're like, oh, I really want you back. And you're a romantic, so if you really needed to sweep her off her feet, you probably almost could do it. Like, I'm seeing dates or going out together with friends or something like that. Celebrations, and being fulfilled nonetheless. But with the Queen, this is a Gemini or a Cancer, and then you got Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, which is a Virgo. We're in Virgo season. Cancer's energy, right? There's somebody that's actually worried or feeling entrapped, but there's a lot of love there. You just have a lot of scarcity from the past. It's kind of holding them back. They need to end that, cut ties with it. They need to realize there's more options. There's more things to experience. Okay, there's more things to experience than what they've already had a bad experience with. If they only think that it's a bad experience, and they never actually try to experience anything else and see what else could be good, like this is something that this person needs a push on. If you're the female, then this is you knowing this. You need to push a little bit. And maybe this is why you needed the reading if you're the female. But Eight of Pentacles in the reverse means like not really looking for anybody, not really like out there putting oneself out there, especially because this is coming into like a relationship sequence. Like, it's not really putting effort or dedication or commitment out there. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, nah, I don't want to, put myself out there. But there's a lot of love that this feminine female has. And obviously the masculine energy is missing them. Maybe if this female has been going out with friends and this masculine is seeing that and it's driving them crazy too. Because, like, they just want to spend time with you. And they know that there's other dudes where you are or whatever this relationship is. It could also be same-sex relationship for some of you, but either way, I'm going to leave this here. I hope it helped in any way it could. Aquarius, have a beautiful rest of your day.